Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with the episode 2 of Resistance Fall of Man. So, quick recap as to what happened. We became infected. We now have the ability to restore our health, blah blah blah. We made it to the fish cannery. Now, this fish cannery is going to show us the 3-stage process on how they make the Camarans. We just ran into Parker or something like that. Her name was. She was the narrator of the. She's the narrator of the actual game itself. She's telling what she actually saw in the cannery, which is, you know, us. She will be in all 3 games, if I recall. I believe that she is a field medic and a field researcher as well. She's probably why she actually got captured. She was coming close to the general area in order to study how they actually make the Camaran. My guess is that because if I recall, she has a big part in making the cure for the Camaran virus in the second game. These guys just started pouring out. Damn it, I was so close. Let's roll. You literally have to shake the controller in order to get rid of these things off. You have to pick up the controller and shake it. Yeah, those little things they're carrying, they're power cells of some kind, but they are explosives as well. And unfortunately we can't pick them up and throw them or anything like that, so if you're getting any ideas as to how they would help, they're quite limited in regards to helping you out. Oh, the kitchen. This is the staff room. Sweet. Yep, I'm going backwards. Urinals, stalls, blah blah blah. Wonder what these guys actually eat. They're a hive mind, so the individual soldiers, they don't have any concept of fear, pain, or at least not much of pain. They just do what they're told. They eat what they eat. They drink what they drink. They probably eat some kind of protein sludge that's probably injected into their stomachs.
Hale, I want you to keep your eyes peeled. We need to learn all we can about this place.
That's how I imagine. They don't really have any concept of taste. Finally that one died. Oh, that took forever to kill him. These are people who died by the looks of them, judging by the blood stains, I think. I don't think they do anything with the dead soldiers. I'm pretty sure they have to be alive. Perhaps they even make good use of them by turning them into some sort of protein sludge where they eat. I would not be surprised if that's what they do. Then we're going to come across a new type of grenade. These are like, not grenades, a landmine. Basically, these little turrets things bounce up and they shoot you with a laser. The laser is quite strong too. This is the guy who was really hard to kill. So you basically just fall in love with this game. This is the type of game that once you finish, you just start playing it again. Yes, I'll make a review of this game, recommending that you get it. I'm going to say it now though. Go get this game. It is insane that you do not have this game already. It's just ridiculously fun. Oh, this sucks. I'm going to go all the way back here. Hedgehog grenades. Sweet, I didn't know I had hedgehog grenades. There we go, hedgehog. Hedgehog grenades are a Chimeran, grenade. They're really, really fun though. Really easy to use, and they do a lot of damage. Basically, it is what it kind of sounds like. All these spikes just shoot out of the grenade, and it's got a decent range. It's just really effective. I used to love the hedgehog grenades. I'm pretty sure, like, there's like 3 different types of grenades. The hedgehog grenades were the most popular and did the most damage. Therefore, you can get the most kills with the hedgehog grenades. That's where I died before. Let's see if I can't do any better. Sweet, I got one. bullseye. You fire considerably more rounds per second, but does not do as much damage as the carbine. So I do favour the carbine. That's just me. There's no real right gun, and you do get a large assortment of weapons as well, especially in number 2 and 3. They've humans have just like adapted the concept of the Chimeran technology and sort of like just reused it to their own purpose. It's pretty sweet. It's a shame that I just simply haven't had the time and, you know, haven't really cared about this game for so long. It just brings back so many good memories. We are coming relatively close to the end of the cannery. Well, actually, now that I think of it, no, we're not. We still have to reach the other 2 stages. We've only seen the first stage of the cannery. Of the conversion center. We just saw the first part, which is, you know, acquiring the bodies and turning, showing that they, you know, turn into those creatures we saw before, the most human-looking ones. Oh, cutscene. I believe this is the second one.
The conversion center was built on top of an old fish cannery. Networks of tubes transported the bodies from one stage of conversion to another. Once humans are infected by the Chimeran virus, they fall into a coma. The virus begins changing their bodies from the inside out, eventually turning them into one of the Chimeran creatures. The conversion centers simply speed up the process.
Press the start button. Don't mind if I do.
Sergeant Hale, come in. I'm seeing more hybrid patrols now. They must know we've escaped. Be careful.
So basically what you told me is they've ordered backup. And there's more coming, which does kind of suck. Hedgehog grenades. Always the hedgehog grenades. Die, asshole. So I've ordered a new microphone, so things should be a little bit more clearer later on in the new game. My new gameplay. I ordered it from Hong Kong, so it's going to take a while to get here. Luckily, I ordered it last week, so it should be in sometime this month. So it fires those little spears everywhere and those little quills, and they kill basically everything in a large radius. I love to mess with these things. Cutscene.
During the second phase of the conversion process, the humans are wrapped in cocoons. This accelerates the final stages of the conversion. What emerges from the cocoon is determined by the strain of the virus. Each Chimeran creature is created by a separate strain. What we call hybrids, the ones that most closely resemble humans, have the shortest gestation period. The more beastly creatures take months to create and are made from multiple human bodies.
So it's how they manipulate the virus. The ones that we've seen walking around, yeah, they are the simplest ones to make. The hybrids that we've basically been fighting, they're the ones that would take, you know, multiple months and multiple people. That's still pretty rapid. I mean, a few months and a few people, and then you got a fully functioning soldier capable of, you know, vast healing and shit like that. So that's pretty far out. And not only the fact that these are an alien race with advanced technology. This is the 1950s. Granted, it is a different 1950s where we've adapted some of our technology based on what we've seen from them, but hence why all guns have a secondary feature. These look like drying racks. This one is obviously malfunctioned, which is why they're just right in front of us. If I recall, there is one that's this one here. No, they just randomly do it. They randomly just jiggle. And the third stage is obviously they're coming out of the cocoon and getting assigned. Dick. Finally, a checkpoint, hopefully. So I'd say this is not part of the original cannery. I'd say this is new. Whatever it is big. Maybe this is where they create the virus, or perhaps it's... I honestly have no idea what this is. It could be where they... it looks like something's coming off of it that's cold. I'm guessing... I'd say best guess this is where they create the liquid that that cools down their bodies. They have cooling systems on their bodies. So perhaps it's some sort of below room temperature coolant that they have, and then they install them on their bodies like Viva, like that. going up. Reload. Oh, we made it. This is the third stage, if I recall. Yes, it is.
The final stage of the Chimeran conversion process is known as the birthing chamber. The cocoons are opened and new Chimera are born. In the case of hybrids, a cooling apparatus is fused into their bodies. The Chimeran metabolism is roughly 12 times that of humans. This results in remarkable healing abilities, but also raises their body temperatures significantly. Without the cooling apparatus, the hybrids would overheat and die.
They come out of the cocoon with pants on. How's that right? With pants and some... They come out of the cocoon with clothing. So we're obviously not too far from getting out of the cannery. That we just saw the whole phase now, so it's flat. So they're obviously in pain to some extent. I'm not doing this. This is all a cutscene. Okay. In pain to some extent, which would mean that they don't actually care about them, to be honest. Looks like they suffer pain one time, really, and then they go out fighting. Yeah, it's just quite strange. I mean, they could easily find a way to reduce the pain, but they simply don't care. They're just like, well, you gotta go get your needle. So
I made it out of the camp.
it's essential.
Hybrids are on full alert. Looks like you're going to have a fight on your hands.
So we've got one more little fight before we can get out of this area. And then I'll make that the end of the episode. Da 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 da. Shoot that. There's more of those carrier things. I would like to get up and close with those things. You sort of mess with them. I wonder if you can shoot them down or anything. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Yeah. Kicking ass. Assholes. That was a waste of a grenade. Oh, damn it. I'm just sitting here chillaxing in my video game chair. My X-Rocker. Oh, shotgun. So you got single round and you got the double barrel. one's down. Get off me. Health.
Sergeant, be advised. The Chimera have set up a trap. They have sentry guns covering your only route out.
So they know which way I'm going, and they're going to try to stop me as best as they can. Guess what? I'm not going to let that happen. I'm setting a trap for the trap. How could she really see anyway? She must be like up high with some binoculars or something. So this is the way out. See that ship there is a transport ship. So they obviously loaded up a shitload more Chimeran. A shipload. You can get a lot more done if you don't care about the personal comfort and standards for your fellow soldiers, which is probably why the Chimeran are winning. Oh man, melee attacks are pretty strong as well. Oh crap. Oh man, I am just getting slaughtered here. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually get out of the cannery. If I recall, I basically stopped and basically made a new game. So I'm just getting my ass whooped here. Maybe I might let them come to me. What? That's bullshit. You know, YouTube, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to make this the end of the episode. Like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment on something you'd like to see next, you know, in regards to what game you'd like to see next, or some tips about the game itself. Alright, YouTube, catch you later.